Hello friends, if you're a part of the family, welcome back. If you're new here, thank you so much for stopping by. For today's video, I'm going to be opening up and trying a new concealer with you guys. And this is the Mega Last Incognito All Day Full Coverage Concealer by WetNWild. This came out recently. And I usually grab the CoverGirl concealer, that's the one that I've been using lately. But I've seen a couple of reviews on this guy and the reviews were really good. I was running out of the other one. I was like, you know what, let me try this concealer. Also, because I love WetNWild. They are a drugstore brand and the prices are so reasonable. They are very inexpensive. I believe this concealer, I paid $4.99 for this concealer. And like I said, I'm a big fan of WetNWild. I do use their foundation, their Photo Focus Matte Foundation, which is the one I have on my face. I've tried their blushes. One of my favorite blushes of all time is from WetNWild. I've tried their highlighters. I've tried their setting sprays. I've tried their brow pencils. I've tried their, what else have I tried? I've tried their eyeshadow palettes. I love the brand. There's so many things about that brand that are good quality and the price is just the cherry on top. So when this guy came out, I was like, I need to try it. It was really hard to find a shade that I would think would work for me. I got the shade Light Honey and I don't even know if it's gonna work. I have a play date that I'm like trying to get ready for. So if this doesn't look good, then whatever, we're just going to the park, right? So I looked at a lot of reviews, I looked online and I was like, I don't know which one to get. So I was tempted to get two, but I was like, you know what, let me just try this one. I think this one might work. So let's see. So this is what it looks like right here. This is the doe foot applicator. All right, let's swatch it on the hand. Oh, this might work. That's the Light Honey. And now let's try it on the face. Hello. So I have foundation on, I did my brows, and that's pretty much it. I haven't even set my foundation, I just applied it, and we'll set it when I set my under eye, okay? So let's go ahead and put some on. We'll try just a little bit and we'll see how it blends out. Let's try this side with a sponge. Oh wow, that's light. So look at the difference there. You see how a concealer that's a few shades lighter can brighten your under eye. That's typically what I do. I get a concealer that's 1 to 2 shades lighter so it can brighten up my under eye. And so far I like it. I think I'm gonna put a little bit more. So it's not creasing and it's actually setting pretty fast, which I like. All right, so that's one eye. Now we're gonna do the other eye with a brush, okay? Oh wow, that is very nice. I actually like how it blended out better with the brush instead of the beauty blender. I feel like it just looks more natural. Over here, it's already starting to kind of cake up a bit. Oh, sorry, let me get my sponge. Look at that. Wow, that was really nice. And I thought that this color might have been a little too light, but I can work with it. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and set it. I have the Laura Mercier translucent powder. I love this powder. It is a matte powder, and I don't want my under eyes to be super dry, so I'm only going to use a little bit. I'm going to set it with the Beauty Blender on this side. Nice. Ooh, that's set beautifully. Wow. Okay. And now with the other eye, I'm going to use a brush to set it. Just tap. Wow. I'm impressed. First impression, that set beautifully. It's not super drying. I mean, of course, I'm gonna have to test it out for the rest of the day and see how it looks like. But right now, I mean, I added 2 coats. It does not look cakey. It looks natural. It's set fast, and I love the way it looks. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish my makeup, and I will be right back. All right, guys, so I am back. I went ahead and finished my makeup. I have been loving doing a very simple, natural makeup lately, and so that's what I did. I went a little heavy on the bronzer, my nose. As you guys can tell, I went around my forehead, my cheeks. I put a little bit of pink blush and some highlighter, of course. And I have a very natural lip color. So, my thoughts on this concealer. Wow, this concealer just blew me away. I gotta be honest with you. Okay, so my go-to concealer has been this one by CoverGirl. Okay, so much so that I have 2. I have one that's kind of lighter than my skin color, and I have one that matches me a bit, you know, my skin, so I can use it sometimes as foundation. And I have been loving these. I definitely think that they are a dupe for the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, which is almost 30 bucks. These are $7.99, and they work just as good. But now I am happy that I tried this one, because I really think that at least if this one works as good as the CoverGirl, I will lean more towards buying this one, just because this one is $4.99. So I'm already saving money there. But I would have to try it a lot more just to see if it really does work as good as this one. But so far, I mean, look at my under eye. They are not creasing. They have really lifted, and they look lighter. They look brighter. This color, even though I think it's a little lighter than I usually would get, it's doing a great job at brightening my under eye. It's set beautifully with that Laura Mercier setting powder, and so far so good. So I will do my best to check in with you guys later in the day. It is 3:15 right now. I'm going on a play date. I'm going to be outside, so hopefully this thing will last. But I love it so far. I mean, first impression, thumbs up. You guys should totally try it out. It's set quickly, so when you work with it, you got to work with it fast. Do one eye at a time. And to be honest with you, I don't see really a difference between the sponge application and the brush. Maybe initially I liked how the brush looked better, but honestly, after setting it, there really is not much of a difference. Let me see how close I can get so you guys can see it. Do you see how natural it looks? I love it. All right, guys, so it is 8 p.m. and I applied this concealer at 3 p.m. and I wanted to go ahead and give you guys my final thoughts. I do have my ring light right in front of me, and it's pretty bright just because the lights are on in this room, but they're not as bright, and it is dark outside. So that's why you see like this bright white light right in front of me. So here are my thoughts. The concealer definitely oxidized because when I first applied it, it was very light, and I feel like after I set it, the color kind of shifted and it darkened. So it definitely oxidized, so keep that in mind. What else? I don't think it's a full coverage concealer. I think it's more of like a medium coverage. Maybe even a light coverage, and it's buildable because I did go ahead and put 2 applications on. It lasted the full 5 hours, and I feel like if I don't wash my face, it can last even longer. I love the way it's set. It did crease just a little bit, like little bit that I can notice in the side that I used the brush on, and the side that I used the beauty blender or the sponge, it really didn't crease at all. And I've been having issues with that lately, where if the concealer's too matte or too drying, it accentuates my wrinkles or like just the creases underneath my eye. But this one didn't. I love how natural it looks. It looks really natural and it looks like, again, it's not going anywhere. So I really, really like it. I love this first impression. I would love to look for a shade that matches my actual skin color, because I would love to actually conceal other areas and blemishes in my face, and sometimes maybe use it as foundation, you know, if I put a little bit in my cheeks or in my forehead and like spread it out. So I'll be trying some other ones, and even if it takes me a little bit, they're only $4.99, so it's not, I mean, I'm not breaking the bank. So for the price, I really, really like this concealer. I hope you guys check it out. I will put a link below to where you guys can buy it and where it's accessible. I mean, you can go to Amazon, you can purchase it in there. And that's about it. All right, guys, so that is my final review. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for a few messages from myself. Love you all, and I will see you on my next video. Bye. Hey friends, thank you so much for taking the time to watch my videos. It really does mean the world to me that you take time out of your busy schedule to check me out. So thank you so much. I have a few messages to share with you guys. They won't take long at all, I promise. So number one, I accept prayer requests. There's a list that we have here at my house that me and my family pray for every single day. So if you have a prayer request and you want us to add you to the list, just go ahead and contact me. You can leave a comment below, or you can email me or contact me through any of my social media platforms, and we will go ahead and add you to that list. Number two, if you are on Instagram or Facebook, you should totally be following me. Why? Because I post a lot more content there than I do here. I share with you guys just my everyday life, pictures of my kids, recipes, what I do on the Insta stories, and all that good stuff. So if you are there, go ahead and follow me. And number three, if you are not already part of this family, go ahead and subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so that every time I upload a new video, you get notified. We have so much fun here. I post videos on my life, I do vlogs, I do makeup reviews, I do recipes, and also I do Bible studies. So if you're interested, go ahead and join our family. We would love to have you. All right, guys, so that's about it. That was nice, short, and sweet for you guys. Thank you again for watching. Don't forget, our hope in life and death is in Christ Jesus. Love you all, and I will see you on my next video, Lord willing. Bye.